Guys, just a quick update on the progress so far on the Fox. As you can see, the motor is still in there. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to getting it out, although I will be most likely dropping the K-member if I can get my engine hoist to work properly. Yeah, I know it's a mess. There's nuts and bolts. There's still wiring under there. Most of the wiring on the back side of the firewall is unplugged. I will be fixing that. It's just a piece of sheet metal with some aluminum foil tape holding it in from when I remove my AC heater core. I will be making patch panels and having someone, because I can't weld that in. And I am pretty sure I'm going to order some panels and clean up the engine bay as well. That's kind of just a quick look around, quick go around. I will be going hydro boost. If not, I will give manual brakes a shot. I prefer to go hydro boost since I do want to be able to drive the car around town and on the street a couple times a week or once a week or so, just to kind of stretch its legs. Everything's out more or less. I do need to get rid of my stock sway bar mounts since the 4-valve is way wider. And I will be going up in spring rate, if not on a different setup of coilovers. Back to where we were at. Quick technical difficulty. I'm going to be using a 96 through 98 K-member that came with the car. What else? Trying to keep the emissions like factory, so I can at least bar, smog, whatever you want to call it, the car, so I can drive it around legally in California. I know California emissions suck, so I have to keep that more or less in factory place and kind of put all that back to where it's supposed to be for the time being, of course. And now the main meal. As you can see, I still got the stock catalytic converter. I threw my Steeda triax shifter on this one for my T5. Let's see what else. I need a transmission cross member, which I'm working on that already. It's a 109,000 mile 98 Cobra motor. Ran fine when I went to go take a look at it. Didn't have any issues, so I pulled the trigger on there. It's got everything in front of the accessories. Accessory drive, everything's there. Stock manifold will be on for the time being. I'm just going to clean it up. I do have another set of valve covers without the badge. This set will most likely be stripped back down and will be painted in the OEM Ford, I believe it's Ford Silver Argent. The whole thing will be cleaned up. I'll definitely be cleaning this up, and as you can see, I already broke a quarter head extension on there trying to remove that. So I need to weld the nut on there, remove it, and clean it up. If not, I'll be going to some MMR goodies. I'm pretty sure they have some stuff on there. But that's pretty much it right there. You can take a look around here. Yeah, I know it's a mess. Don't judge me. It's a fucking mess in here. Especially with the wiring. As many of you will come to find out, I hate wiring. I don't want to do this part. I much rather use a plug-and-play kit or have someone chase the wires down and plug, or whatever wiring gurus do to make everything run right. Another view of what I need to patch up. I don't think I'll be painting it, but I will be cleaning some stuff up. I might put a patch panel up there as well. What else? My stock Fox gauge cluster, housing bezel, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Yes, I took out my column and my pedal assembly. There's all the wiring. So I have all the wiring that goes from the fuse box, under the radiator around it, under the dash, cluster wiring, engine bay harness, injector wiring, fuse box inside, the fuse block in the engine bay, inside the cabin, fan wiring, radiator for now, intake tube, the original intake tube. There's the dog trying to get in the race car. There's the original mass airflow and the filter, which I believe I still have a stock Fox, excuse me, yeah, stock SN air filter. Another quick shot of the wiring, K-member, everything else. I don't think I can use the stock hood. If someone does know, correct me. I know the intake on the Cobras is taller. So I'd probably have to cut a hole out, if not go to a different design, or cut the hole out and put a vent in there for the meantime. There's the dash wiring skeleton, the dash skin, steering column. Unfortunately, it is a non-tilt unit. Tilt would be nice with the race seat in there because it's a bitch. There's my Cobra's push bar, wheels, tools, junk. Ah, there it is. Oh, also I'll be reusing my Ford drive shaft. I believe I can. What else? And my extra spare set of valve covers with the coil covers, I will be powder coating, if not wrinkle black, not wrinkle black, excuse me, wrinkle finish in the Ford blue. And there's a shot of everything, more or less. There's the dog. And that's pretty much it right there. I think I will be painting the car this year. I might need to pick up another set of fenders since these are pretty jagged around the edges. Clean this up. I don't like how that looks. And I will be going to Tiger Racing fender flares so I can fit a couple sizes wider tires on the front. And what else? Not sure if I want to go to a big chassis wing, or I'm going to keep it low profile and use a OEM Saline hatchback wing. Engine bay wise, what else? Let's see. Oh, smooth out the engine bay, get rid of everything that I don't need, like all these access holes that aren't going to be needed after I mock everything up. Will be filled in, welded, whatever you want to call it. Smooth it out, clean it up. And might be getting rid of this lip, so I'll keep it up to here, but from here back or forward will be removed. Not sure if I want to remove it completely and leave the firewall completely smooth, but I do know I want to keep more or less everything as factory for now based on my emissions and whatnot. But as far as cosmetic or appearance, I do want to clean this up. Well, the whole car in general, I want to clean it up. You want to say hi, Shelby? Look, I will let you go inside the house right now. I do want to clean it up. Front fenders, new paint. I am undecided still on what color. I don't mind the dark forest green, whatever the hell color code it was. But I do feel like I want to go to a orange or a red. Something semi-bright, something kind of that gets your attention. I was thinking white originally for my Motorcraft scheme, library, whatever you want to call it. But I think I'll go to a molten orange metallic tricoat off of the Raptors and the Fiestas. And I might as well do that. If going to have the engine bay clean, I might as well paint it all to look good. Fenders will be coming off, of course. Front end will be getting cleaned up, painted. Might as well clean up the radiator support. Make it all nice. Even though it kind of is ironic in a drift car if I'm going to be putting this thing close to the wall. But I figured if I want to drive it on the street every now and then, go to car meets, car shows, whatever the hell they call them nowadays, I might as well have a nice looking car. It wouldn't hurt. But it's pretty much it for the Fox. I think that's it. I don't want to keep talking because I just make the video too long. But there you go. Also, let me introduce you guys to the dog. You want to say hi? Look. Yeah, I know you're tired. Alright guys, I'll post more videos as I go along. I should have most of the wiring and the hardware inside the engine bay removed this week as I have more time. I have to fix my engine hoist and then I can start cleaning some of this stuff up and getting it ready for the engine bay smoothing process, clean up, and order some new goodies, parts, various other things for this and the Fox. Alright guys, see you later.